my channel. My name is Bree and this is Sin Espresso. I am going through what some might call a rebrand. I've been on YouTube for a very long time, but I haven't been consistent with it. And I've just been more of like enjoying life and documenting it as I go. But I recently just turned 30. It has been a journey. I'm 30 years old. Oh my gosh. I feel like it was just yesterday. I was in my 20s, early 20s, traveling the world and just like experiencing different cultures, living my life, living my best life. And now, like, this is 30. I've hit 30. And this is a milestone that I'm very blessed to hit because not many people make it to 30. So I'm very grateful for that. But now I am entering into a new era. And I'm trying to navigate that, you guys. I'm telling you, it's a little bit hard to do that. I'm making the best out of what I can. Maybe I should just do like a catch up, right? There was a lot of videos on my channel that I made private, and I recently just made them public. And so I love making videos. I love creating content. But sometimes I just get in my head a little bit and I'm just like, and what I'm putting out actually worth putting out? Do people even like my content? And do I care if people like my content? Or is it just something for me to like record and have as a diary so I can look back on it and be like, yeah, I did do this. I did experience that. And this is where I am at now. And I think for me, that's more of what it was. I just enjoyed making content and kind of recording my life just to look back on it. And I recently rewatched my videos and I was like, wow, like I accomplished so much on my own with just traveling, which I absolutely love doing. And not a lot of people get to do things like that. And I'm just like super grateful for the opportunities that I've had living in different countries and the jobs that I've had. Just reminiscing is, I think, a good thing to reminisce. I was like, wow, I really enjoyed that. And I want to start back doing that. As I said before, you guys, I am now living on the West Coast. This is my first time on the West Coast, you guys. It is very different. I've had my challenges. Let me tell you, this is not like the East Coast. And as some of you can probably figure out, I live in the US, right? I'm an East Coast girly till I die. Like, the East Coast is where it's at. But now I'm experiencing the West Coast. So yeah, slowly adjusting, you guys. I recently got into gardening. When I got this apartment, I went in an apartment with a balcony so I could put all my like herbs and vegetables and the things that I was growing outside on the balcony, which I have been doing, you guys. So far, I have planted peppers, kale, romaine lettuce, onions, eggplant, and tomatoes. Campari tomatoes, I believe they're called. Those are my favorite tomatoes, you guys. So I've actually been doing pretty good. I've just been living the simple life ever since I came back to America. When I was in Korea, it was like go, 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 go all the time. And I was actually partying a lot when I was in Korea. In Korea, you drink a lot, you party a lot. And, I was just enjoying the last few years of my 20s. And, I had a great time. I met a lot of great people there, and I'm like super grateful for that opportunity. A lot of things have been going on, and I haven't been on my channel, I think, in 2 years. I recorded lots of videos. I've recorded podcast episodes, but I just never felt ready to post them. So I just have a lot of things in my archives. I have vlogs from traveling that I've never posted. I mean, I went to Italy again. I went to Netherlands again. If you guys have seen my previous videos, then you know. But that situation is done, over with, and will never, ever, ever revive itself ever again. I also have vlogs of when I moved here, transitioning to that. There's a lot of content, you guys, that I have not posted. And I realize now that this is something that made me happy. I've been doing things that make me happy, but not quite understanding that that's what was bringing me joy in life, if that makes sense. Sometimes you're so adamant on focusing on the bad that you don't focus on the good. And now I'm starting to like really think about things and say, okay, what actually made me happy? What makes me happy? What brings me joy? What do I want to do? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I keep looking around because that's just me. It's really hard for me to just stay like direct contact, but I need to do that, right? I need to be focused and look at the camera, and I haven't done this in a while. I want to talk a little bit about goals and meeting goals, right? Because I had all these goals set out for me that I wanted to accomplish before I turned 30, right? And for the most part, I've accomplished almost all of my goals, right? And I'm a Virgo, you guys, and we are very headstrong and we're very like determined to like accomplish goals that we set out for ourselves. But I felt after I accomplished those goals and I turned 30, like, what now, right? Because all these years I'm like, I want to travel, right? I want to get my dream job. I want to do all these things. I want to learn different languages. But what now? About a year ago, not even a year ago, a few months ago, I started learning Mandarin, which was going pretty well. But then I started this move and this transition and it kind of just got lost. I was also taking Spanish lessons from a very nice young lady in Spain. And those were actually going really well too. But then I kind of just got sidetracked. I went through a few things a couple of months ago. But now I want to kind of get back on that and just kind of focus on the things that make me happy. When I reflected, I was like, okay, so what now, right? I accomplished all these goals. So now I have to make new goals. And now I have to figure out what I want to do. Even though I'm still young, right? I'm 30. I'm young. It's like, what do I do now, right? I'm 30. I'm single. I don't have any kids. I feel like at this point, I don't want to say like I don't have a purpose, but I'm looking for that purpose, and I'm looking for things to kind of like take up my time in a sense. So I do work, right? I love my job and I'm super happy with my job. It's just when I leave work, then what? What do I do? I've been trying to take up different hobbies. So gardening is one of the hobbies that I've been taking up. I've gotten into video gaming, so sometimes I play video games. Coloring books, adult coloring books, and I recommend anybody who has trouble sleeping or kind of like winding down after the workday to definitely, color. Or find something like knitting or crocheting. Those are definitely calming also. It's just been a whirlwind lately. Moving to the new city was a lot. There's a lot of things that people don't see about me and the different sides of me. You see that I've traveled the world. I've talked extensively about my dating life, my failed dating life, all that entailed, and me just, becoming me in a sense. You guys got to witness, even though it was sporadically and not consistent, me kind of developing my personality and just coming into me. But now I'm in this new era, right? So like, who am I? But yeah, guys, so I just wanted to do a quick like update video for you guys. I'm going to ensure to keep producing more content for you guys because I think I'm interesting. I think I'm entertaining. And to be honest, that's all that matters. It doesn't really matter what other people think about you. And that's something that I took a while to realize. Now I have. And yeah, so here's some more content. Bye, guys. So this is my cam. I've been doing really good, you guys. I grew this from a seed, okay? This is where my onions are gonna be. I just potted this or planted it yesterday, so working on that. And then I don't remember what this plant is called, but I really like the leaves on it. And these are my tomatoes. I have to repot this one. I've already repotted one of the tomatoes in like a bigger container, as you can see. in this white container. I got these from IKEA. So they're getting nice and thick and tall. And then here are my green peppers. I just recently repotted these ones. And then here are my eggplants. I just recently repotted these ones also. Though I did get the green peppers and eggplants like a little bit confused. So I hope when I repotted them, I did it correctly. But when they start to bud, I'm gonna realize which is which and I could just change the sign.